We get that started. Welcome. The reason I want to record this is because if you already have these products or if you decide to get these products, you will have this recording at your fingertips so you can say, "Hey Jay," or "Hey Chris," or "Hey Steph, remember that Zoom call? Can you send me the recording so that I can walk through it with the girls?" And we'll send it right to you. So it's going to be great. Welcome. We're excited to walk through this line. The point of this call is to actually do a full demo of this amazing Korean skincare by RIMAN that is taking over the UK. Tell us in the comments if you have heard of it and if you've tried it and how your first reaction is if you've tried it. We all love it. Jay and I's skin loves it. All the
Completely
other women in
obsessed.
here literally obsessed, yeah. And so we just wanted to walk through it. It's really simple. Many of you probably have used Korean skincare of some sorts, but let me just say this one is totally different. You've never tried something like Rimmon. And part of that is just the logistics of it. The specs, the actual ingredients are something that no one else has access to because we own it. We have a patent on it, which is really, really cool. So even if you've tried Korean skincare and you know Korean skincare is good and you love it, I can't wait for you to try this because it's amazing. But
Agreed.
we're going to get right into it. You guys, we want this to be really just relaxed, laid back. If you have any questions while you're watching, don't hesitate. Just put it in the chat. We're going to try to keep up with, we'll catch up with the comments probably towards the end, but drop any questions that you have. Have fun in the chat. Also, by the way, if you're a guest here, we're going to do a giveaway after this Zoom for people that actually participated during this Zoom call. So if you're here live, yay, you're in the running. Plus, half of us are planners. So you really have good odds.
Yeah,
Make sure that
the
you,
odds are really good.
yeah. So make sure that everybody knows you're here to tag. Well, you can't tag your planner, but talk to your planner in the comments or talk to us. Let us know you're here, so we can get you in the giveaway, the running for the giveaway. So Jay and I are gonna walk through this. I am going to try to talk while I work. Sometimes, forgive me, I'm a little bit of a squirrel and multitasking. I always say I think I'm really good at it, but that's a complete lie. I'm not good at it at all. So I'm gonna do my best. But
Chris, I'm actually exactly the same. I've noticed that if I'm on the phone and I try to cross the road, I can't do both. So I'm like, I have to stop talking and just cross the road, or I'm standing in the road getting run over talking on my phone. So I
yeah.
cannot
All right.
multitask.
Well,
It's
then we could be a disaster, but we're gonna be fun. All right. And you're
going
gonna
to be
learn
so
how
much
to use
fun.
skincare. Okay, so we're gonna start. This line is called the signature line. And right now in the UK, Riman just launched. It's a brand new launch, which is so exciting, and it's already beginning to take over as a very popular holistic Korean line. This particular line is German derma tested, which means that it's been deemed safe and gentle from dermatologists, which is great. So I love, no, even though here in North America, which is just me, by the way, I'm the only North American here. We have two lines, and eventually you guys will, but this is the line everybody starts with because it heals your skin barrier and it prepares your skin for more if you desire it. Many customers just stick with this because it's absolutely amazing, like skin life changing. But it's very gentle, and that's why we love to start with it because it works on pretty much all skin types. I would actually say all skin types. So signature line, we're gonna do the full ritual. It's gonna feel like several steps. It is. That's kind of part of the Korean tradition and the what makes it effective. And you don't have to have every step. So if you're on a budget, or if you're like somebody who is like, wait, Chris, I literally wash my face with a bar of soap and I use Dove moisturizer. I hope we can change that. But if that's you and this whole line feels like a lot, then it's okay. Your planner who invited you here can help you start with just a couple things instead of the full line. Just know these things work synergistically together for the good of quick skin transformation. So the more you can implement, the better, the quicker. But results happen even with a good double cleanse and a moisturizer. So we're excited. We're gonna get right into it. You ready, Jay?
I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready. Step one.
Yay. Okay. So in the Korean culture, skincare traditions, the double cleanse is very popular. You've probably heard of a double cleanse. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with an oil cleanser. This is called the moisture cleansing oil. I thought I took my focus thing off, but it's kind of
Yeah, I've got mine on too. I'm
okay.
just
So
saying, not everyone needs to see the setup for my Christmas party tomorrow behind me.
that's awesome. Okay, so moisture cleansing oil, you're going to put two pumps in your hand, 1 to 2. The bottle says 3 to 4. You do not need 3 to 4 pumps of this. It's so much. So this is the cleansing oil. You put it on a dry face.
I love the way this glides onto the skin.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say is that even if you have oily skin, the moisture cleansing oil is for you. And I think so many people have the misconception that if you've got oily skin, you can't use an oil cleanser. But actually, this is a deep and gentle oil cleanser. It will remove excess oil, and with use, it will make your pores look smaller. So, if you are an oily girl, I get an oily T-zone. This is still for you. So, the double cleanse is still going to be step number one for you. It just feels divine.
It does. Yeah, and on that, what Jay just said about the oil removing excess oil. One thing about our pores is technically we can't shrink them. People are always like, I need to shrink my pores. But what you can do is clean them out. And so often when you think your pores are large, a lot of times what's going on is they're clogged.
Exactly.
And so when you use an oil cleanser, it's going to remove excess oil after, daily use repetitively. Okay, so what
Yeah.
we're gonna do now is we're going to get our hands a little bit wet. What's really cool about this oil cleanser is you can re-emulsify it and it kind of turns into like a milky cleanser. So you're just going to get your hands wet or run them under your faucet. I'm at a table, which isn't ideal, but it works for
Me
today.
too. Yeah.
Okay. So
But we're
just
going to roll with it.
yes, we are. So if you get your hands wet and then re-emulsify it, you'll see it kind of start turning into a kind of a milky cleanser. And you don't have to do this step, but I personally really enjoy it. I know Jay does too, actually. I think
I adore this step. And the thing is, if you are someone that is worried about feeling oily using an oily cleanser, this will put your mind at ease because the second you do this, it turns into a cleansing milk. It's super gentle, super smoothing. And
hmm
it's like having a facial just in one product.
Yep.
I'm a little bit of a geek. I've been watching our product managers videos, and so I can tell you a little bit about the key ingredients. We've got black cumin seed oil, which apparently is Cleopatra's beauty secret.
Ooh,
Berry flax vita, which is raspberry stem cells, and that's for moisture and enhanced elasticity. And then jojoba seed oil, which is the ingredient that's going to control the excess oil. So, for those of you that are worried about excess oil and pores looking enlarged, that's the ingredient that's going to do all the heavy lifting for you.
amazing. Okay, so once you can do this step for several minutes. If you're a self-care person, this is that step where you can really massage your face. We're gonna go ahead and wipe it off for time's sake. I'm actually at my coffee shop because in North America it's only 2 o'clock. It's not bedtime yet, so I have this humongous towel. Not
Love it.
suggested. I would probably suggest a microfiber cloth, but we're working with what we got.
That's what I have.
Yes. Microfiber does a great job of digging deep into your pores and removing dirt and grime.
Oh, it really does. And if you are someone like me, obviously not today because I didn't go anywhere, but if you wear eye makeup, I'm a big fan of waterproof mascara. You can gently massage the oil into your lashes to remove that mascara, and then the microfiber cloth will help you just lift the rest off once you've washed that off.
Yes, it's a great makeup remover. Thank you for mentioning that, Jay. I kind of forgot it.
So
And it's so gentle. You can just literally rub it on your eyes.
yeah.
Of course, keep your eyes closed, but you can clean your eye
It's
makeup off.
really good for like lip stains. If again, if you use like a long wear lip stain, it's so nice to massage into the lips because the last thing you want to do is scrub and cause irritation. We're winter here, Chris, so it's cold. So having irritated lips in the cold is not what
Miserable.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Jazz, I don't know if I said your name right. We will come back to the centella question here in just a bit because it's part of one of my very favorite duos in our lineup, and we have a
Okay,
patent on ours, and it's very exciting to talk about. So I will promise I'll come back to your question. Okay,
perfect. Thank you.
so now we're going to go into our second cleanse. This is the second part of our double cleanse, the cleansing powder wash. This is a exfoliating cleanser. You need to get your hands wet. So at home, I would just rub my hands under the sink. Here I'm just going to dip my hand in my big old bowl. Okay. This one tip gives you how much they say how much you need. I think it's a little bit more than you technically need, but did you see that? Could you see how that poured out? See how it's powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I always say like a 10 pence piece is a
Yes.
good amount.
And then with your wet hands, you rub it together and it actually turns into a foam. And I love this exfoliating cleanser so much because it's so gentle. I
I agree. I'm obsessed with the way this feels on the skin.
Yes. So like I don't know, I'm sure it's similar there in the UK, but North America, for some reason in our brains, we thought it needs to be gritty and hard to
I
exfoliate
know.
skin cells off, but the truth is that can be very damaging to your skin barrier.
It
So
really
this,
can. So if
this
you miss that, all the granules plus the water turns into a foam, so you're not upsetting your skin.
yes, so nice.
And then gently massaging. I love this stuff as well. So more Geek Squad facts for you. The
Yes.
key exfoliant in this is papain, which is from papaya. So it's a natural exfoliant versus your chemicals that you might find in other brands. It also has asparagus stem extract, which is for balancing and moisture, and oat flower extract. So some really gorgeous ingredients in there, but I love the papaya fact because that is the active enzyme versus your acids that you might find in other sort of drugstore brands. Wow, I have made a right mess here with my bowl of water. I don't know about you, Chris.
Yes, I'm not used to having to do this right at a table, this double cleanse. It's a good thing we're moving beyond the cleanse portion because I could have also a mess.
Same. This is hilarious. I love it though. I've luckily none on the laptop,
Yeah, good job.
just over everything else that I've got over here.
That's great.
This is so nice. And this exfoliator is so gentle, but if you have sensitive skin, I would start using it twice a week at first and then build it up from there. Just so your skin gets used to it. And like Chris said before, all the products have been tested for sensitive skin. I get contact dermatitis around my chin area. And I just went in straight with the whole entire line because I wanted to test it out. I thought I'm going to put my skin to test. And so far, a month in, I have had no irritation at all. In fact, I think my skin's better than it's ever looked in terms of sensitivity, not getting it flare ups, not really happening. So, yeah, if you've got sensitive areas, if you have eczema, if you have flare-ups, this will be gentle on your skin. And yeah, I would just start a couple of times a week and then build up from there. It's also really good for hyperpigmentation.
Amazing. You know what's crazy is like after I double cleanse with those, I actually, if you touch your face, it feels cleaner than it's like my face feels cleaner than ever.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
does.
crazy.
Oh, and plump as well.
Yeah.
And that's
Another
only
thing.
2 steps in.
Yes, I know it's amazing. Another thing to think about is I don't do this very often because I don't want to waste my face products, but when I'm going to head to the ocean or something or on a vacation, I will exfoliate, double cleanse like my legs and my feet.
I love that.
It
That's a great
really
idea.
helps. Yeah.
I
Okay.
am
Yep. Are
I
you
was
ready
going to
to move
say,
on?
wait, I'm getting ahead. We're on the next step. We'll talk about it when we get to it.
Okay. All right. So our next step is the two-phase oil mist. And Miss J is gonna have to show you the full size because I accidentally only have my little travel size. So that's what it looks like. You see how the oil is separated? You need to shake that up to use it. This is this is one of my favorite products actually. Um,
Mine too.
Super light mist. You just mist it on. But I have to say, hold on, let me mist it real quick.
I keep this on my desk every day, and when I want a little pop of hydration, I top it up.
That's what I was just about to say. My two-phase oil mist actually goes with me in my car. I don't always use
Yeah.
it in the routine. Like you said, Jay, it's winter here too. And thankfully for because of Remon, I don't have dry skin in the winter, but it's definitely, I have to be more intentional about not missing my routine because
Yeah.
it gets really dry here in the winter. And so I take that with me everywhere. A two phase oil mist is literally my favorite. Full of moisture, vitamins. It's like an immediate glow. And I actually like it on top of makeup, which I hardly wear anymore. But if I do, I love it on top of my makeup. It kind of like livens it up. So,
I love the way it smells as well. It's
oh,
so light and fresh. And I think that's so nice compared to other mists that I've used. Usually you get pretty soaked and it's like thick globules of water. This is a really
mhm.
light mist and
Yeah.
it's so great for locking in the hydration. And I think the thing that I love the most about these products is that every single product is preparing your skin for the next step.
Yes. I love that. Yep.
So
I love
nice.
it. Speaking of the next step, should we do it?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, this is one of my favorite steps. Is this one of your favorites, Jay? Yeah.
You know, this is my miracle worker product. I am
Yeah.
obsessed with this one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Many
No
people are.
product puts in a shift like this one does.
I agree. I agree. This is called the Calming Balance Gel, and this is your step 4. This is a hydrating gel. It has 24 karat gold in it, which is fun, right? I don't know if you guys, you probably can't see that. Just trust me, it sparkles.
It
You can
does
see it.
sparkle.
There you go. That's pretty good. This product will regulate your water oil balance in your skin. It contains rose. It's anti-inflammatory. It's good for rosacea and redness. It truly is what it says it is, calming balance gel. It balances and regulates your skin and it will calm down flare-ups of about any sorts from rosacea to eczema to sunburn to bug bites. This stuff,
Yeah,
and also like if you get hormonal breakouts during like that time of the month or for whatever purpose, or you have a teenager, this product will calm that down. So we have teenagers who are going through it, with the hormonal acne, and it's not the product that's supposed to make it disappear, but it 100% will calm it down. It will make the redness half as red. It will make the puffiness go away. And so it actually is, what did you say, Jay? What did you call it?
the miracle worker.
Yeah, and you said
It
something
is a
else.
miracle worker.
You said something else about it being like, um, I forgot what you said. Basically, though, it's like an immediate change. It actually does some
Yeah.
immediate changes, especially when you need it. So, Call Me Balance Gel is a fan favorite. This is great for men as well. If you have a man who doesn't want to do a full skincare routine, this is great for razor burn. This is great for hydrating the skin without all these other steps. Again, for a man, men aren't always as keen. Ha, keen. I just said keen. That's your guys' word. I
That
think
is.
you
She's British now.
you guys are rubbing off on me. Here anyway, some men are into skincare, but a lot of them are just like, give me a cleanser and some moisturizer.
Yeah.
I did notice men are a lot more clean cut when I was in London. I noticed that. I was like, all the
Yeah.
men take care of themselves here. It's so nice. So maybe full routines are more normal, but if they're not, the Call Me Balance Gel is a great one for men, teens,
Definitely.
and skin sensitivities.
And you know what you said, Chris? More Geek Squad facts for you. The
Yes.
24 karat gold is why you get the immediate action happening because that is what enhances absorption in your skin.
Oh.
Also 8-layer hyaluronic acid, so that's why
Hmm.
you're getting that intense hydration, and then the damask rose water. But it doesn't smell super rose fragrance. It's really light. Everything about this product is light, incredible, but it does pack a punch. My friend used it on her cystic acne, which had flared up, and that really calmed that down. And that was great to see because a lot of people that are suffering with skin conditions like that are afraid to put things on their skin because they don't want to clog their skin up, but actually
Yeah.
skin going through that needs hydration. This is the best way to hydrate that skin and calm
Yeah.
it down.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is also the product that my little daughter is 6. And by the way, I'm not suggesting you let your 6-year-old. I'm just saying that I do. She is so into doing skincare with mom. There's only two things that I let her use while I'm walking through mine, and it's like the tiniest little drop of cleansing oil. And then she uses this, and I trust this on her skin, and she loves it, and it feels good. And so, if you have younger kids that want to start dipping their toes in skincare, but you're not really ready for them to start doing what all the little YouTube kids do and put like thousands of products on their face, that's a great, gentle product to start with.
It's great. I love that she's into that though, because that's the whole ethos behind Korean beauty. Like the whole tradition of K-beauty is starting at a young age to
Yeah,
invest time into self-care. And one of the self-care rituals is skincare, looking after your skin. And,
yeah,
the skin is the biggest organ on the body. It's the thing that everyone sees first. And it's a thing that sometimes we forget to spend a good amount of time on. So
yeah,
I think, yeah,
truly.
the
Yeah.
Koreans know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. That's what I've been
Yeah.
saying since I started using it. They really do.
Yeah.
Okay, should we move on to the star of the show?
Yes.
Well, for me, to me. So the next product, I'm actually going to show you two pieces because this product comes in a duo. It's called the First Dermatology Package. Here, this way.
That doesn't
Um,
like me today.
so we've
There we
got a
go.
booster spray, and then we have a serum. So these come together in a box. You can't buy one
Do you
piece.
know what? I actually have the box here.
Yay! Oh, amazing! Isn't that
I
beautiful?
adore this packaging so much, which is why I've kept one in the packaging because I think it looks
Love it.
so nice.
It does. It's so pretty.
It
It's like
does.
it's
It's
like room
gorgeous.
decor. You literally set
Yeah.
it up in your room.
Talking of packaging, guys,
Yeah.
everything is recyclable. The whole ethos of RIMAN is to be sustainable as well. So it's not just looking after your skin, it's looking after the planet as well, which I love.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a very intentional thing that the company does.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two work synergistically together. That's why they come together, is because they need one another to work. But I'm going to talk, while we walk through this, I'm going to talk about the Centella plant, which is in a lot of this line, but I'm going to talk about ours and what makes it different because 81% of this duo is our patented product, which comes from our Centella plant, which we have a patent on. So first I'm going to spray my face so I don't eat the booster, and then I'm going to talk about it. So we've got this booster serum or spray. All you do is spray it on your face, kind of like you did the mist. 2 to 3 is good.
And I'll talk while Chris is spraying. These two are called Boosie Boo. And so I'll be sitting here going, Boosie Boo. It's like the highlight of my day doing these two together. But the reason it's Boosie Boo is because, like Chris said, you're going to go booster, serum, then booster to lock it in.
Yes, we love the Boosie Boo terminology. Yay, it feels so good. Okay, I'm going to talk about it for a second because I love this. Remon has 14 or 15 patents now, I believe, which if you don't know what a patent is, basically it's the ownership of a product or an ingredient in this particular situation, which is in the product. The product is patented. It means the government said, you made it, it's yours, no one else can. And we own that. So when you hear people talking about Remon and how it's such a different experience, this is probably why. And also when you hear people say you can't get another Remon or, oh, I'm going to try a different cream skincare, they're all similar, they all have Centella. That's actually not true. Our Centella is different. And here's how it's different. So first of all, we're going to talk about the Centella plant. The centella plant is very commonly used in Korean skincare. Actually, I would almost bet almost every Korean skincare line has a form of centella in their line or in their products. A lot of centella is from Madagascar, other locations, and it's often dried up. And a lot of times it's sprinkled into your skincare as from a dry plant. Not always, but often. And our centella, I'm gonna squirt the serum on my face and be massaging it while I talk. Remember that, like I can't multitask. So okay, our centella is grown on our own smart farm. Remon has a smart farm. Isn't that crazy? like where they actually grow this plant. We don't ever like source the centella and we grow it. So they grow it at the same temperature, the same amount of days, the same soil, all that good stuff, exactly the same in a regulated smart farm. And so, first of all, that's pretty cool, but it gets better. They grow this centella plant, very healthy centella, and then when they pick it, they extract it into what's called Jeju Energy lava water. This water is a naturally filtering water, mineral water, and a live mineral water that is filtrating underneath the bedrock of a volcano on Jeju Island in South Korea. There are only 4 people who have access to this water, and our chairman is one of them. And this water is so different than what is found in almost all skincare. Most skincare has water in it, but it's just distilled water. And that's more or less either a filler or B, it's just kind of dead water. There's no natural minerals, no antioxidants, nothing really to the water. It's just distilled water, so dead water. This water that we have access to is healing, it has vitamins and minerals. It's naturally filtrated under the bedrock of a volcano for years, and we have access to it. So they pick this perfectly planted and grown centella plant and they put it directly into this water and they let it set and extract for a certain amount of days. I cannot remember the amount of days. And the water that's left after that is our patented ingredient, Giant Beyond Pool. And that is what makes up 81% of this particular duo. It's in other stuff too, but that makes up a big part of this. That is a very naturally healing ingredient, and it's a type of centella that actually, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the USDA. That's a North American thing. You guys probably have something of the sorts, but basically, the USDA just approved it's USDA approved here now, and they said with the approval that there were over, I think I want to say 23 differences in our centella than the any others. It's set apart that far. So even the USDA made that statement remark and has approved our product, which is a big deal. That's a big deal here in North America. Maybe similar to like a European standard. I'm really not positive what the equivalent is, but it's a big deal here. And for them to go to the extent of saying this is how different it is, that was a really big deal. So that is one of our hero patented ingredients that allows you to only have this with RIMAN. Isn't that cool? You guys should tell me in the comments. I don't know, that geeks me out. Like I'm obsessed with
I am such a geek squad about it as well.
it.
When I first heard the training videos around this product, I was just absolutely wowed. The fact that there's an island called Jeju Island with the volcanic water, the lava water,
Mhm.
with Centella asiatica that's significantly different to all other Centella plants that's grown. What I also love is that on our smart farm, the plants grow naturally. They take up the water naturally. There's no GMO.
Yeah.
Nothing is forced to grow, but it grows 4 to 5 times the size of a standard centella plant. And just as of its own accord in this 400,000-year-old volcanic water. And I just think that's, yeah, pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, they water the centella plant. Not only do they extract it, but they water the centella in the smart farm with the Jeju Energy
Yeah.
lava water. So it's like from start to finish. It's very cool. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Jay, about the size. We have a friend that actually got to go to Jeju Island, and she said the centella, like after it was extracted in that water, it grew like to the size of a palm, her hand.
It's wild.
Which
Yeah,
is usually
love
like,
that.
it's like, that big.
Yeah.
So it's very cool, and that's just proof that, yeah, it's so mineral and vitamin rich that it actually just heals and grows so, so well. So very
And
cool.
the fact that it's literally from seed to bottle as well. Nothing's getting transported anywhere, nothing's getting dried down, fresh ingredients, which I love.
Yes.
Um, uh, Boozy Boo is literally my favorite step. And a lot of people ask me, like, what do you need it for? Booster literally preps the skin for absorption. really good for restoring strength. It supports any repair damage from the environment. So maybe if you've been on holiday, you want just an extra boost. The serum, as Chris said, the highest concentration of ingredients to restore, correct, and rejuvenate the skin. And then you lock it back in with this.
Mhm.
Perfect combo.
By the way, sorry, I jumped to the chase and I just went ahead and boosted. Did you
I
already?
did too.
Okay.
I did boost. I can just see a
Okay.
question in the chat, Chris, which
Okay.
is, do you have to wait until your face is dry after each step?
Okay.
It's a
So
really good question.
it is a good question. It's suggested. If you don't have time, I mean, I'm a busy mom, and sometimes, I gotta go with the flow and I gotta get things done. But it is suggested that you let some absorption happen as you move into the next step. So my suggestion is if you can get through this whole line, which we're talking a lot, this takes about 6 to 7 minutes, 6 to 8, something like that. Um, my suggestion is that you let either in the morning or in the evening, I like the evening, you allow the products to kind of absorb, kind of fan it, kind of let them absorb before you bring the next one in. But if you don't have time, it's okay. It's still better to use the products than to not. So I hope that kind of answers your questions.
And you know, the thing is, I have done a speed trial of this because I want to test every method. What
Mhm.
happens when I leave it to dry? What happens when I speed it? And even still, if you speed through it, the products still layer beautifully. You're not going to get any pilling. You're not going to get anything
Yeah,
reacting badly like other brands do. You can still do that, but you can tell the difference in the morning if you've let everything set in. I keep a
yeah,
hand fan in my bathroom drawer. So I just sit there. I'm like, oh, just fan myself, let it dry. I know Laurie, who's in the US, and if you guys follow Reman's Instagram, you'll see some of her videos come up. She has one of those little hand fans that a lot of people use on the tube. I keep forgetting to buy myself one, but I think that's such a cool way of let it
yeah,
dry. Great.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and the Korean tradition, the K-beauty skincare tradition is that each step prepares your skin for the next. And so it does matter, but it's not like the end of the world if you have to speed through it. It's still effective products. Um, Also, this has exosomes and NMN plus now, and it's great for skin elasticity, skin repair, um, aging. A long-term use of this will really, really give you that most what's the word? Um, the graceful maturing skin. It will help you gracefully age, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Me too. And for those of you who don't know what NMN is, again, this is me geeking out. It's a derivative of niacinamide. So if you've used other skincare brands, you've probably seen niacinamide in that. We lose quite a lot as we age, and so we can use that to help restore the glow, the youthfulness, and keep us younger for longer.
Yay! Woo woo! Okay. Natasha, yeah, this serum she says is great for your neck and the back of your hands. Yes, and I forgot I'm doing a horrible job of at night when I'm in my bathroom. I really encourage you to not forget your neck with your skincare.
And
Definitely work upward in
even
your
down to
chest.
the décolletage as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of difficult here, but yes, the neck, absolutely. It's funny you said the back of your hands, Natasha, because I noticed my hands when I started using Remon, I would just start like doing this after every step. And my hands got so soft. Even my husband was like, "You have the softest hands." I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's because of the Korean skincare." Okay.
I went rogue today and I moisturized my legs with our next step, which I
You did?
know is so insane, but they felt so dry. And I was like, "Ugh, I need to use the big guns." So
That's awesome. How funny. That was really brave of you.
I know, I know.
Okay, next we have this is sometimes the last product in your lineup. For a lot of people, this is the last, but I have a couple more things to show you. This is the cream, the dermatology cream. This is our moisturizer. This is the best moisturizer I have ever used in my whole entire life. And I have, of all skincare products, moisturizers was the one that I've tried so many different brands of because I wanted so desperately this. Literally everything this gave me is what I've been looking for my whole life. And if you know, you know. Like if you've used this, tell everyone in the comments what I'm talking about. Um, this is actually, fun fact, In South Korea, they sold 30 million jars of this, and South Korea is like a population of 50 million. That means over half the population uses this, or whatever amount has bought so many because it's that good. If that, I mean, that tells you a lot. So,
It really is that good. I'm exactly like you, Chris. I have used every brand out there.
mhm,
I have tried the drugstore brands. I have tried the department store bougie looking brands in the gold bottles. I've tried the other Korean brands. I used to work next to a K beauty pop-up store. I've got brands where I can't even read the ingredients off the back, but this is the one that makes your skin feel like no other. It's unreal. And again, it it really glides onto the skin and you can use as much or as little as you want. So at night, because I'm doing my nighttime ritual, I go in with an extra layer and I like to really put it in under the eyes. I've had
mhm,
really bad bags the last 2 days. I'm on my cycle. I've had awful migraines, and so I feel like I just need that extra little pick me up. In the
mhm.
morning, I'll go in with a much lighter touch, and then I'll layer that with SPF, which is something we will talk about in a minute.
Yes.
But I adore the way this feels.
Yeah.
And you can put your makeup on top of it without, again, pilling and having to wait for it to dry. It glides on.
Hmm. I love it so much. Feels so good.
It does. And it absorbs really quickly as well. I feel like it locks in the moisture immediately. And something about using the Boosie Boo before it almost lets it just like attract to your skin. It's
Mhm.
almost like it's gluing to your face. Sucked in. Great. Love it.
Yeah, it feels so good. I feel like I'm spoiled getting to do this at 2:30 in the afternoon in North America. It's
I
like,
know,
yes,
right?
super. Okay.
You're going to have
So,
people coming into your coffee shop and you're going to be like just glowing.
oh yeah, I do that every day. Everyone's
Love
always
it.
like, your skin.
Love it.
Okay, that reminds me, I was rubbing this on my under eye. Two things I want to mention really quickly. Number one, people will often ask if we have an eye cream. And the answer is right now we do not, and we do not really need one. That I say we do not really need one. However, if they bring one out, I am confident that we're all going to want it. But the way these products work, and because they're so gentle, we use every layer in our under eye area. So you're getting all of the benefits of the skincare, and you're not having to stay down here because if you have sensitive eyes, I can relate. And this is the only skincare that I have literally been able to like go on my, you saw me actually on my eyelids. This is the only skincare that I've been able to do that with. And so right now we do not have an under eye cream. I don't know if we'll ever get one because what you need for your under eyes is in this line already. However, they may come out with something that has the exact ingredients combined that we need for the under eye that maybe is an easily accessible product. But just so you know, if you're wondering, there's not one, eye treatment that you have to have. And I love that because how many of you guys, I don't know about you, the esthetician I saw actually before I started using this, which by the way, I haven't seen since I started using this, and I am 100% a fan of estheticians, and I do need to go see her because I think it's a great tool. I think you should still see an esthetician. I just have been so busy I haven't, but the eye cream that I got from her was $80. And it was like a bottle so small, it was like the size of the Sharpie lid. And it did nothing except it actually burnt my eyes. And
Oh,
so
God.
to be able to take this whole line and use it under like all the way up to my lash line is blows me away because I have very sensitive eyes. Very sensitive. So,
Agree.
um, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Okay. The next step is the moisture layer sunscreen SPF. Jay, I don't know if you want to waste yours or not tonight since it's bedtime. I will put mine on if you don't want
I
to.
will let you put yours on, but I will say I use this every single day, obviously in the morning, not in the evening. It's SPF 50. It is light. It is easily absorbed. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hands so you guys can see it while Chris is doing hers. It doesn't leave a white cast. So for an
Mhm.
SPF 50 to literally absorb in that quickly, not feel greasy, and to sit really nicely under makeup, I am completely sold. like I
Yep.
said, I have contact dermatitis. I have got an allergy to the sun. And at one point in my life, I used to use a factor 85, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before, but it literally looks like you're spreading Philadelphia on your face. It's a nightmare to rub in. This works. It is stunning. And I would encourage everybody to look after their skin and add an SPF in, even on cloudy days.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that just because it's cloudy, you don't need to use it, but actually 80% of the UV rays come through the clouds. And
Mhm.
that is how we get wrinkles, hyperpigmentation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I adore this. Oh, that'll be
You're
my ring
late.
lights just died.
That's all right. Also, this SPF has skin elasticity ingredients, ingredients for the glow, for luminosity. And so it's not just an SPF, it's an amazing product that it's actually a skincare product, not just for protecting the sun. It actually has ingredients for skin elasticity and anti-aging effects. So it's amazing. If it's like the summertime, your skin isn't dry and you are in a hurry, you could skip your moisturizer and just use your moisturizing SPF. That is quite all right. It's really hard for me to walk through this skincare though and not use this because I love it so much. So just take note if you want to run out the door, you can use this. It'll moisturize you and protect you. So love this so much. I don't know if Jay mentioned this, but it wears amazing under makeup if you're a makeup wearer. I don't wear much makeup these days, but if I do, you literally can't even tell it's underneath it there. So, um, okay, the last thing I want to show you guys, which actually, so we've walked through the signature line. This isn't part of the actual, it is part of the signature line, but it's not part of the bundle that you'll see. This is called the multi-stick balm. Yes, I forgot to tell you, Jay, but I was gonna be like, bring the multi-stick balm. This
I do
is
not live without this on my desk. I love it.
same. Okay, cool. So this is a nutrient-dense multi-stick balm. It literally can do anything. What made me immediately know that I was never going to use anything besides RIMAN, oddly, was this. And the reason is because when I first got my hands on these products, it was 2 winters ago in February. And my skin is typically, I say my skin is so dry. It's actually not dry at all anymore. Look how hydrated my skin is. And it's winter here, you guys. We've already had snow. Um, but in the past, before I had this product line, my skin was so dry. The driest part of my face was my eyelids. They would actually crack to the point where they would bleed. And I could not put anything on them because my eyes were also sensitive. And so when I got this line, I was obsessed with the whole thing. But I'm like, you know what? I'm trying this on my eyelids. And so I started doing this every night and every morning. And I had no more dry eyelids. And I'm like, I will be a lifer because I've looked my whole life for something to take care of my dry eyelids with my sensitive eyes. And this did it. I also use it in my under eyes, like actually all the way around the eye. If you're starting to get like a little crease here, which mine's almost non-existent. I used to have more of a like little crease, and I don't know if it's the whole product line or if it's this or both, but I use this whole thing on my under eyes and my eyelids, and I'm obsessed. But this is a multi-stick balm, so you can use it on your chapped lips. You can use it on if you do have eczema and you get like a little dry patch, you can put it on your dry patch if you get like knuckles dry. Of course, however you want to sanitize it, you may want to consider that if you're using it on other parts of your body. But if it's just yours, like it literally is, somebody said it in the, what did they say? A magic in a stick. Yeah, Natasha.
It
Magic.
really is magic stick. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, like I said, my contact dermatitis, I usually get this dry patch here on my chin. I use it there. And
Yeah.
then if I'm going on a Zoom call and I don't want to wear makeup in the day and I've maybe got lip gloss on, I will do a swipe under my eyes, up my cheekbones just to get the extra glow. I love this product. It's incredible. Um, Geek Squad, it's got camellia seed oil in it. So that's the intense moisture for the smooth, glowy skin. And it also has sea berry water, which is high in vitamin C and E for skin vitality. It's so lovely. And you know what? It's not like super sticky. You can tell that
No.
it's enriching the skin. You can tell that it's deep hydration, but it doesn't feel horrible. My dad's been using it on his lips because he gets really dry lips in the winter and he is a convert. He actually keeps it, it's so sweet. He keeps it downstairs in his kitchen where he keeps like all the things he needs, like his glasses cleaner, his glasses, his phone charger, his multi-stick balm. Love that.
Oh, that's amazing,
It's
Jay.
so
I love
cute.
it. So cool.
I actually can't wait to post his skincare update, like what's going on with his skin, because the amount of hyperpigmentation he had around here, and he's been using the powder wash, he looks like a different person. It's
Wow.
incredible. And
That's
that's in 3 weeks.
That's so cool. Amazing. Okay. Well, that right there, you guys, that is the full signature line, which is amazing. So what we're going to do now is today and tomorrow, the promo and tomorrow, Jay.
Yeah, it ends. Oh no, you know what? It ends Sunday at midday,
Okay.
11:59 on Sunday,
Okay,
midday.
so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pass this over to Jay. There's actually some promos that are only available in the UK, which is so exciting. And they are absolutely amazing promos. Jay is gonna show you what's in each of them and tell you how much they cost. And in the meantime, please drop any questions. Now's a great time for questions in the chat box. And we'll get back to those, but Jay's gonna show us.
Yes, I'm going to take you through the three bundles. I'm just trying not to knock over my bowl of water. So the first bundle is the head to toe glow bundle, and that's all things hair and body. So for £117, let me show you what's in it, and then I'll tell you what the actual saving is because it's unreal. So you've got the shampoo, which is absolutely massive. I'm going to take my hair down because I washed my hair with the shampoo and conditioner yesterday, and I think it is so super glossy. It smells divine.
Yeah.
It's sulfate and SLS free. There's no silicone in it. Um, the conditioner, which is a liquid that you lather into your hair to form a cream. The hair oil, again, really divine. And the body lotion, which, can I just say, if you're giving Christmas presents, this is probably one of the best gifts you can give. It is so, so gorgeous on the skin. It smells lovely. And then you've also got the body wash, which again is really like, this actually is someone's Christmas gift, so I can't open it, but it's a beautiful clear bottle with a yellow liquid. It's really great on the skin. So if those products are £117, that's a £50 saving on if you added them individually to your cart through our site. So £50 off with a £15 voucher to spend in January. So that's 30% off, and we're giving you money back to spend in Jan. So that's the head
So
to toe glow bundle. I think that's amazing and great for giving gifts.
Jay, really quickly,
Hmm.
because I forgot since we're recording this and for future use, if you're watching and the promo's expired, don't forget, now is the time to reach out to the planner that invited you to watch this replay or to watch this live Zoom, and they will help you pick out products that you want to start with. They will walk you through the process of making sure you get an account created because you will get points that you can take off as not dollars, excuse me. You can take off as pounds in the future. So really quickly, I just wanted to throw that out there for the future use
Good,
of this replay.
good thinking. Good
Yes.
thinking.
And then I'm going to pass it back to Jay for the other bundles, which are very exciting and that are live right now. So stay here, don't run. And also, I have to reiterate the hair care has like,
Honestly.
this is just my hair with, and I mean, I'm not bragging, it's not anything crazy, but it is shiny and
No, no, it's super shiny. I went to the hairdresser the other day and he actually picked up a strand of my hair and he was like, "What are you using? Has it got silicone in it?" I said, "No." And he was like, "It's so shiny, it's unreal." And I was like, "Thank you." It's
great.
Here it is. So that was the head to toe glow bundle. I think that's awesome. A £50 saving on products that you can keep yourself or gift to others or a combo of both. We've then got the winter essential bundle, which is your Boosie Boo, which I love, the dermatology cream, and then the SPF comes with that for free. That is usually £165, but it's £140 and you get a £15 voucher to spend in January. So that's essentially 15% saved, which I think is such a great deal, especially as you guys all should be using SPF. So to get the SPF for free with that, amazing. And then the third bundle is the Holiday Glow bundle, which for me is the winner because it's the entire signature line. So everything that we went through, the moisture cleansing oil, the powder wash, the oil mist, the balance gel, the Boosie Boo, and also the packaging for everything is so luxe as well. Even if you're just gifting it to yourself, it feels amazing to open everything. The cream, the SPF, and the multi-stick. That usually comes to £307, and you get this for 253. So it's a 20% saving plus a £25 voucher to spend in January. So if there was something that took your fancy, or you think, oh, do you know what, I'm just going to stock up. This is the one that I keep stocking up on because I use so much of it and I love it. Um, yeah, you can stock up on that. So head to toe glow, £50 saving, so good. Winter Essentials, which is the Boosie Boo, the Dermatology Cream, and the SPF, which is your £25 off or 15%, whichever way you want to look at it. And then the entire signature line for £253 plus the £25 voucher to spend in Jan. Let me
Amazing.
know your
That
thoughts.
bundle's so
What's your favorite bundle? I just want them all.
yeah. If I were in the UK, I would be buying them all. I told
Yeah.
the girls, I'm like, your guys' bundles are better than ours. I want you.
That is literally what you messaged me last night.
Yeah, yeah, I would be getting every single one. And I will say they mentioned that um during this promo, everything purchased in the promo, these bundles will be delivered by Christmas. So after that, you surpass the Christmas deadline. So if you do want Christmas gifts today, like now's the time to take advantage of the promos and get your shopping done for Christmas gifting.
Yeah. And Natasha's just made a really good point in the comments. The packaging is very gender neutral, which is so nice
Mhm.
because it's not often that you can gift skincare to men and it not look too feminine. It looks really nice in a bathroom. One of my clients, her boys have been using them, and she said that the moisture cleansing oil is their absolute favorite, and they keep commenting on how soft their skin feels, which I
Oh,
love.
yeah.
I always think if you can get especially younger men to comment on something like that. Like, I don't want to call them kids because I'm actually not sure how old they are, but essentially they're younger than me, so they're kids. To comment on how great their skin feels and get them into it, then that's brilliant because they're gonna keep their skin looking fresh and young for as long as possible.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Jay, did you tell them where they can find the bundles online?
Good shout. So the bundles either speak to your planner and they will send you a link which you can check out directly with, or if you've got a customer account, you can log on and there is a drop down that says monthly specials and you will see the three bundles in there. So it will literally say head to toe glow and you'll see the images of the hair care and the body care bundle, winter essentials bundle, and it will also have the holiday glow bundle. You just one click, add it to cart. But again, if you want to just message your planner and you want them to send you a bag link, they can do that too, whichever works for you guys.
Mhm. Yay. Do we have any?
And like I said, that's live until Sunday midday.
I would take advantage of it if I was there. Ha, big time.
Same.
You
I'm
know,
like,
there was one thing I was just thinking about that I didn't mention that I wanted to that actually since we're geeking out on stuff, there are over 3,000 ingredients that Riman refuses to use that are toxic in skincare that are commonly used in skincare. Over 3,000 Riman promises and refuses to use. Um, and in America, only 11 of those 3,000 are banned.
that's wild.
I don't know in Europe, but regardless, that is absolutely crazy to me. And when I heard that there was over 3,000 ingredients that they refused to use, I was immediately like, okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, same. I just love that the whole company ethos is this obsession with ingredients and genuine performance of the products. This isn't just, oh, this smells nice because we put fragrance in. It smells great because that's a great performing ingredient to put in and it happens to smell great. Not we've pumped it full of fragrance so that you buy it, but it really dries your skin out and damages your skin barrier. Everything is made for maximum efficacy. Like we want people to get results. And to see results in people's skin within 1 to 3 weeks, I think is unheard of. Like I've tested this calming balance gel every time I've had a flare up. I've gone, right, okay, I'll just like post it on, wake up in the morning, completely gone. And
Mhm.
I've never have used a product that has had that fast a reaction on flare-ups on my skin. And I know that other people that have used it have seen that too. So,
Yeah.
the
Amazing.
products do work. Um, and it's a transformation, isn't it? It's not just products.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
Can
So
you tell we're obsessed?
yeah, we are. Many of us here are. So, well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been fun. Again, if you decide you want the product, connect with your planner immediately. Get her link, at least get your customer account created and go check out those promos that are right now because they're very exciting. Ask your planner if you aren't in a position to get the whole line, ask her where she thinks you should start. Tell her your needs. Or you watched us, you saw how the products work, you saw our reaction. You could actually take note and just say, here's what I want. Does this look good to you? Just connect with your planner. And then when you get products in, don't hesitate to ask for this replay. And then
Mhm.
we can send it right to you, and you can sit your phone in your bathroom and you can walk through maybe in 2x speed since we got a little chatty. But you can walk through the line with some guidance. And I promise you, it feels like a lot when you watch, but I promise you, very quickly you'll pick up how what order to go in, and you won't even need help with it. You'll know it quickly. Angie always says the three tenets of K beauty, just generally speaking, is cleanse, hydrate, protect. And as long as you hit those three, you're good. And so when in doubt, find your cleansers and then find your hydrating products and then find your protecting product. So it's not complicated. It's supposed to be a relaxing self-care moment. So we hope that you find yourself in your bathroom with these products soon if you don't already have them. So Jay, do you have anything else?
No, just thank you all so much for joining.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. I genuinely love these products. So it's been a joy just to sit here and get chatty and show you how to use them.
Yeah, absolutely.